Hi, I'm Chris Direwald, and it's time for Power Play. It's almost Election Day. No, not that one. No, not that one. Actually, 2015 has elections of its own. We saw Louisiana is underway with their wild gator bait process down there. But this week, on Tuesday, we have a bunch of elections, and they are more consequential than you may think. Drawing top attention, of course, is the gubernatorial contest in Kentucky, which is suitable for Kentucky politics. It is a ugly knife fight. But there are races all over the country that are more consequential than you think. Who could we ask? Who could we talk to? We could talk to Matt Walter. He is the president of the Republican State Leadership Committee.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man, look at that. Right the first time. We just stopped the interview right here. But Matt's group is engaged in the work of helping Republicans win at the state legislative level and statewide, right? That's what you guys do.
Correct.
And I should point out, I said this to somebody the other day. Democrats are just now building a counterpart. As a matter of fact, I think you were on the show one time with your Democratic counterpart. That they're trying to answer what you guys started doing after 2008 that has been enormously successful. I think there are only the 7 or 10 states that have all Democratic legislatures anymore, right?
7, that's correct.
Not that anybody's counting. Why does that matter? Briefly, why do you guys care so much about what's going on in these low-level races?
Well, for the average person in America, from the time you wake up in the morning and put your kids on the school bus, hopefully travel across safe roads and bridges to go to a good-paying job, the things that impact your life really happen at the state level. And beyond that, the farm team for the higher offices come out of the state level.
And that's why when you see somebody like Joni Ernst, Republican in Iowa, or somebody like that, or Tom Tillis in North Carolina who came out through the legislative system, you guys say see. And also, who draws legislative district maps for Congress? Who is that?
That is the state legislatures. Yes, sir.
All right. So in Kentucky, you guys have had a hellacious governor's race. You start out with a presumptive Republican win in a state that has trended red on the state level to match its federal disposition in the last 20 years. But Matt Bevin has struggled in ways that people didn't expect him to. Can you pull that out?
Yeah, I think we can. Kentucky's been an outlier. All the states around it are red and getting deeper red, and yet Kentucky has lagged behind. But I think Matt Bevin has a very good chance. And Jeanine Hampton, who's on the ticket with him,
Lieutenant Governor,
okay. Who pulled herself up by her bootstraps, an Army veteran, somebody who started working on a factory floor and worked up to plant manager. Great, inspiring stories, and who would be the first black statewide candidate in Kentucky history.
Okay.
So you've got a good ticket there running.
Okay. All right. Now, we look at Virginia has, and now we care about Virginia. Weirdos care about Virginia because we read tea leaves on these elections, not to see exactly what the electorate's going to look like in 2016, but what's the intensity level? What's the turnout level? This is the base of the base of the base versus the base of the base of the base. What do you expect in Virginia? Swing state.
Swing state, and you've got a one-seat majority for Republicans in the state Senate. I think we're going to be successful. We're going to hold on there, and the supermajority in the House of Delegates is going to hold tight. Good thing to look for there in a state which Republicans cannot win the presidency without winning Virginia is what does the turnout look like, what does the intensity look like, and what do the tactics look like? You're seeing, as you mentioned from our last conversation, Democrats are spending more money, much more focused at the state level, $3.25 million have come in from 2 people in the last 2 weeks of the campaign on the Democratic side. So they're more focused on it. What kind of impact is that going to have? We think we have better candidates and a better message, and we're going to prevail.
And any other races that you want to mention? Anything else we should keep our eye out for?
Pennsylvania Supreme Court could be the most important set of races going on right now. It's for control of the court.
Okay.
Well, what you've got is some very key cases moving through there that will set the precedent on energy exploration, on fair pay as it relates to unions. It's also the body that appoints the 5th and deciding member of redistricting in a key state.
Ah, well, look at there. Okay. Well, Democrats are struggling in Pennsylvania these days. They've had some scandal. They've had some da-da-da. You feel good about your chances
sure
there?
Have. Well, they have had great scandal led by Kathleen Kane and other Democrats at the state level. She's the Attorney General.
Disbarred?
Who doesn't have a law license, which is a bit of a hindrance.
Yeah.
But you've seen Debbie Wasserman Schultz show up there. You've seen $7 or $8 million raised by trial lawyers and unions, and they're out raising the Republican candidates. We've got a better field of candidates, though, so we're hopeful in Pennsylvania.
Matt, it's good to know that there will be at least one other person in America sifting through Loudoun and Henrico County election returns on Tuesday night. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate your time.
Always a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
And you, Internet, thank you for stopping by. You're delightful. And we hope that you come back for more Power Play real soon.